の色はエメラルドブルー、宝石みたいに光ってる。流れ星を見上げていたあの夜もよくて期待してんのバカみたい今はまた涙の色はエメラルドブルー、宝石みたいに光ってる。何もかもを捨てたかった憂鬱なあの日々も騒ぎ始めた胸の中の答えを探す旅に出よう。流れ星追い越してくスピードで
What
Welcome.
VTT?
Hey,
Welcome.
let's go.
Hey.
What's up? We back, baby.
We
Yeah,
are
we are.
back
God, I
from
missed you
our
guys.
6-month hiatus.
Mm. Sometimes you
Work
need to just
and
take a
life
break.
Yeah. But and we filled the gaps a little bit though with some Galabat adventures, some other stories around the world.
Yeah.
It's good times. Some of us moved. Some of us had babies. Congrats. That's
Yeah.
what
Thank you.
Yeah, during the downtime, I think we had one of the best romance segments that we've ever.
True.
Oh, which one was that
True.
one?
The champions of the Obsidian Keep both left with princesses of the keep.
Naturally.
They
were such good fits too, and Evan never saw it coming. Oh, it was glorious.
And they ended up like leaving the shoreline, like hand in hand. One was being carried. The sun was setting as the ship coming to take them, is appearing in the distance. It was a good time.
I wish that I wish he had seen it coming because I could have convinced him to make it one princess so you guys could fight over who got to take the princess.
Well, one of them was like kind of like a not living glass creature filled with like worms and stuff. It was supposed to die. The whole concept of the encounter is they were supposed to die and the worms were supposed to attack the players, but they
one character got a
so
princess.
well it completely rewrote that part of the story.
So one person got a princess, and then another character got a inanimate object that like a anime body pillow, and calls it a princess.
Well,
but he himself was also
he was also undying.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah, it was like a zombie person.
Yeah,
reborn,
so like it ended up being perfect. Yeah, reborn.
And then I went back to the guild.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you went to show all your friends.
Hey, I think it's recorded, right? It might be in our YouTube.
I don't think I voted them.
I think that we should make some short. I want to see the shorts reel on that one, please, if you don't mind.
But anyways, welcome back, everyone. Glad to have everybody. We'll go ahead and reintroduce ourselves. I am the DM, known as Etma, and
should we incorporate some cross corporations? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We need to get the full. Nice.
That one's for Hero.
But hey guys, what's up? You guys may have seen me in a few games now, but I'm Life, and I will be playing Israfil for this game.
Remix.
Continuing in a clockwise order, I'm Gear Duo. It's nice to meet you. I'm excited to play this game for the first time. Please bear with me. But thank you guys so much. I can't believe we've just met yesterday and let me on your stream. It's so polite. And I will be playing Bow.
I don't know.
And
just
I'm multi-class Chad. I'll be playing Adder. And yeah, you've probably heard me, but you probably haven't seen me. So hello, this is what I look like.
Yeah. Look at that.
Hello, I'm Spio, and I will be playing Kirameki.
Why can't I see your face?
Because I'm just using camera and through OBS.
Mhm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, I don't know what that means, but
it's because it's a meta thing because he wants his character to be secretive and unnoticed, so he does not put his camera on where we're all hanging out.
I feel
So
like that's not
naturally,
true, but
okay, you don't think he's playing mind games with you? That's what he wants you to think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got you where I want you.
Hey, I do need to get in. Evan, I do need to get in VTT. I'm not in VTT.
Okay.
The whole point of
Um,
the getting your whole new
I know.
rig.
The VTT is in the Yuansu campaign.
Yeah, it's
It's
the
pinned.
bottom
Into
message on the pins.
the pins.
Oh man, it's so weird to see my face on camera again. Absolutely. Um, it's so weird to not be used to seeing my face on camera again because you have to go through that trial period of just noticing only the things that you don't like about your appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna look at it the whole game. So
Mhm.
you know.
Nice. Yeah. Just basically just completely never examine yourself at all.
Yes.
Rub it down. Can't
Yep.
hurt you if it can't hurt you if it's in the jar, man.
Ooh.
Yep. I just stare at the sink. I never look in the mirror. I cute. I want to see y'all's faces, so I have to see mine.
Mm.
Shoot, I mean, last time y'all saw me, I had a full head of hair. Freaking
Yeah, beautiful hair
down
too.
to
Which
yeah.
what happened?
I got bored one day and decided to cut it all. Literally, you did in my bathroom and then got a haircut last week.
You know, as several men sitting here who were probably
Yeah.
envious of the thickness and
Uh-huh.
amount of hair upon your head, all
The ability to choose.
you could have
Congratulations.
you could have done a puzzle, maybe. Started a new show, but no. Yeah, just there's a lot of things that I can think of, more than just puzzle. If you like that, just wait, kids.
Just puzzle.
Just wait.
And
We had another ad start.
Yeah, I don't know why. I started a 3-minute
Mhm. So
before I even ran the video.
That's
it's
Twitch
all
for you.
right. Yeah.
All right, gotta make off
All right.
screen.
I jumped out of the private cam and jumped into video. So
I noticed.
Hey, there we go.
Better not
I
hear any more
noticed. We
complaining.
can see. I guess we'll go ahead and start. A little more lengthy recap than normal, I guess. Maybe.
Oh yeah. Set the scene for us, Dungeon Daddy. Take your time.
Dungeon
It's been a long.
Um,
It's been a while.
Whoa.
I'll go back. Um, uh, kind of in when we lost the Lian Yin. Yeah, the party took out the lieutenant for the one Chi. Um,
Maybe contextualize the
Mons.
whole one chi and that whole thing.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Yeah, the one Chi, the party's been kind of investigating them, going against them, and they found out they are like an anti Yoken, anti elemental human or elemental mortal group. They believe that they are abusing their powers. They aren't needed, and the world is better off without them. They've been displaying like their ability to remove Yoken's elemental abilities, because in this world, some people learn magic via arcane, divine, and some learn it via like spirit from the um, elemental spirits, elemental primes per se, and during these investigations, they stumbled on like the rabbit trail, finding out their hideouts. They found the lieutenant. Unfortunately, lost the Lian Yin, a spirit leader in our world, a being of balance, and the group regrouped and went back to their mountain hideout with where they were, the hideout of the White Lotus. Did some training to prepare themselves for the upcoming battles, and decided to put out taunt the one Chi. They noticed, or they found a book when they went to fight the one Chi, a diary, a journal of appears to be the Water Kingdom's king's brother, kind of essentially saying that he also doesn't like elemental humans. They decided to play on the leader's emotions and put flyers in town, antagonize him for one-on-one Agni Kai, because how could he refuse? It's a way to draw him out and try and take him down once and for all. He answered after like a 2-week gap with a display in the marketplace again, where the party stumbled upon a newcomer, Bao, the Goliath giant. Same. But looking for his friend, and lo and behold, his friend is detained with the one Chi. His powers are removed in front of them due to prior engagements and situations from the group. The kingdom has also led its own investigation and figuring some things out. And during this display, some taunting happens, and like within a flash, River Knights, sounding like the elite guards of the kingdom and like front line against the demons or the Oni, rush in, and in a flash, the rain dancers, the covert operations of the kingdom begin detaining Yuansu members. A lot of chaos ensues. Bao is able to retrieve his friend, and they get back into Kirameki's fireworks shop, where the preparations for the Agni Kai have finished, and the group is, kind of discussing their way forward. That is also where we'll pick up. Any questions from players? It's been a minute.
I have questions. Okay, so it's been 6 months for me.
Me too.
It's been 6 months since we played this
And
game.
maybe even the first time for some of our viewers in this story.
Mhm.
So we the world this takes place in the world of Yuansu,
Yes.
separate from the rest of Konu, hidden,
Yes.
and we have followed these the current cast of characters as they traveled to one of the 4 territories within Yinsu, each separated by an an elemental representation. Some humanoids being yokai, embodying that. The others hating that. And they found themselves in the capital city, and faced a threat to the civilization and society, which is a masked organization that is murdering people for something that they cannot control, which is how they have been born, and trying to generate a hatred for the what's the name of the elemental humans again?
Yoken.
The Yoken. For the Yoken, as as being advantaged or criminal, and the hardships that somebody who's not Yoken might face naturally, as every person does, can now be transferred and blamed onto this other group as they try to eliminate them and vie for some hidden power. We don't know their end game other than to just get rid of them, but for there must be some greater end game. As they investigated who the again?
Say again.
Who are the bad guys again? The
Yuansu.
The Yuansu. As the Yuansu, as our heroes investigated the Yuansu, they found that the Yuansu are citizens of this capital city of Wujin. What's the name of the capital city again?
Weijin.
Weijin, and they are common citizens, and they found themselves at a manor for one of the Weijin's politicians.
Weijin is actually the nation or the territory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shucheng is the capital city.
The capital of Weijin,
Yeah.
and Weijin being a nation of water. And so a politician, a lord, who we found ourselves trying to kind of disguise ourselves as wannabe as a potential initiates and the Lian Yin, although a great, like a very powerful figure in the spirit realm of in like the practice of like healing people and spirits, it was not a very powerful figure in as a it was only as a representation. This figure was largely political and constructed, and a fight ensued where we see our heroes who are very seasoned, and the Lian Yin who is not, and she dies there. And as from that, they formulate a plan to then bring the Yuanqi to them, bring them to us by staging a tournament, an honor duel, openly questioning the Yuanqi's true like power and kind of in the public eye, which they are trying to very much control. And that is where we find our heroes now, right? At the cusp of that. So is that, did I remember it correctly?
Yes, I would say
Okay,
so.
cool. Sorry about forgetting the names. I apologize.
Oh, you're good. All good. Any someone granted a point of inspiration. Is that Night Fury?
No, I granted a point to Night Fury.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Yeah, so we come back into the shop. Furniture array pushed to the sides. The lines of the stage set for Agni Kai, the duel.
If I remember right, um, Bao had started to prepare a dinner for his friend. Is that
Yeah.
is that
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
the last thing, Spio, that me
Udan.
and udon, like the noodle,
Udon.
bao, like the steamed bun, and mochi, like the pounded rice dessert, are all the characters I've brought into this world so far. Yeah.
Hmm.
Udan?
Udon had been Bao had come here from the Earth territory, which I don't have the map pulled up.
And if I remember right, Udon had, I think both Bao and Udon had real come to realize that his powers had been taken at this point.
Yeah, there was
Or
the Wan Chi demonstrated their ability to remove the yokai's innate power of the control over the elements, this gift, and which is and um Hirameki and Bao were at a philosophical a philosophical difference in
Mhm.
understanding where Kirameki is, his power is gone. What I mean, and that's that. And Bao doesn't believe that that's possible. He's from, he's from a place where that, nothing like that is possible. It is a
Yeah.
gift given to all people, right? Like not being able to breathe. You wouldn't be a person anymore. So, um, Bao decided to comfort his cousin by cooking him a meal, and he had a traumatic experience, making him feel at home before diving into maybe what his
Mhm.
condition
Has really
entails.
happened.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think I have brought Udan a chair to sit in. And so I just imagine that's what my character's doing. I pull a chair away from the wall close to where Bao is cooking dinner, and I set the chair there and motion towards Udan. Um, Udan, um, I'm sorry, I'm Adder. Would you like to sit?
Kind of, you know, kind of like in, if I remember correctly, he's aware at the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember the specific, because I remember there was a
I think
portion
he,
where it was being like kind of hidden from him what everyone thinks happened.
I think he
No,
tried to use, I think
yeah,
he tried to use
I
his
urged him to
powers.
do it. Like I was trying
Oh
to
yeah,
egg him
right.
on to
Mhm.
show
That's true.
us, and I believe you gave a description like, he was like trying to throw his fists up or something, and then it ended up just being to where he was just like tensely flexing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then
I
it's
remember
kind of like a halt, and I think Bao
Yeah.
mentioned something, like maybe you're just tired or worn out from everything that's happened, and let's go inside and get something to eat and rest, kind of a deal.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Yeah, I just need some rest, and kind of has like more puzzled look, not quite like shock, but sits down.
Um, I, I, I can't imagine what you've been through these last few days. I'm glad you're here with us though now, and um, whatever Bo's doing, it smells good.
Kind of like smirks, like that, just like a half smirk on this, one side of his face.
I just kind of like pat him on the back a couple of times and look towards kind of Bo and Kiramaki. Kind of just where are they all at? Where are they all standing?
Who is it that you look to first?
I look up at Bao and I assume that you're busy cooking, but I don't know.
Yeah, you would just see the looming, kind of just mountainous rippling figure of Bao, and with this what looks like a teaspoon, but is a ladle almost, and he's kind of this little pot that is a cauldron, and he's just kind of busying himself with the cooking the food. Seems to be very intentional about it, very involved in that moment.
Mm-hmm. What's Kiramaki doing, Ethan? Or Israfil doing? Life?
For me personally, I'd probably be slowly approaching Bao, getting ready to have a conversation with him once he's done cooking.
Yeah. I feel like Adder's like in this uh well, I got a question for you, DM. As
Mhm.
far as the time, as far as like the timing, because I know that the ones you're coming, uh, do I feel like we have time? Do I feel like it could be at any moment? Um, I feel
Um,
like it was at nightfall, but I can't, I'm just trying to
you have a few hours.
a few hours. Okay. Okay. So I'm in like Adder's in this awkward place of wanting to tell him um the people that just took you that you're probably, you know, traumatized by are coming here again. But I don't want to say that now. I do want him to have this dinner. So I feel like he's just kind of like something's on the tip of his tongue, but he doesn't really say anything. He just kind of pats him a couple times and takes a step back.
Bao, do you have a moment?
Bao like turns around with this. You good? Maybe salt. And he holds the spoon kind of up towards your mouth.
That's a little big for a spoon for me. Give me a second, and I can just grab a spoon off the counter and take a little bit and taste it. It tastes great, but
Yeah, it's just boiled oats.
no, it tastes fine. Bao, with your cousin's condition, I have to question the strength of your will at the moment. Are you really willing to stay here and fight with us? With your cousin currently being powerless.
He's you're asking me, will I fight the people who hurt him?
Just a question of your will. Are you willing to fight, or are you going to run to protect your cousin and bring him home?
Maybe I'm hearing you wrong, but I feel like you were telling me maybe I run?
For the safety of your cousin, possibly.
For safety? Are you calling me coward?
While you may be physically strong, I've yet to see you in combat, so
I've yet to see you in combat. Maybe you're coward.
Bao, don't pick a fight with me. You don't want to go that route.
You called me coward. I'm not picking fight. Yes, I stay. They do something bad to him. I make them answer for it. You call me coward, I make you answer for it. How is it then we make them answer? I kind of gesture to the combat floor of the Agni Kai, like me, what they, I don't know, get inside the box now. Now you have answered. What is this? How does this game work? You make them answer with game. Okay.
We're using this more to dwindle down their numbers, but if you see it as a game, then, and you feel I've called you a coward, we can play.
Are you challenging me?
Since you seem to have taken offense to my just warning, if that's
Too many
case.
words. I accept
Is
your
this
challenge.
is this loud to
Explain
where I
rule.
can hear it?
Oh yeah, Bao, like a booming voice from Bao.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
yes. No regulations at being appalled.
Well, this should be interesting. And I just kind of like post up and I'm ready to watch.
Yeah, don't blink. And I crack my knuckles. And I roll up my sleeves.
Hey, Isserfil. This is kind of like what you were training for, right? Whenever you were just smashing that rock over and over. You better not lose this one.
No. You know how to break rocks? Huh.
I'm calling
My
you a
only
rock
weakness.
now.
I don't
yeah, I feel like
I don't
must have went
understand.
over.
Is this different than coward?
I think I get in the middle of. I try to like slither my way in between you, and I just like kind of put hands on both of you.
As soon as you
No,
come
no, no,
near, I
no.
draw my sword up to your neck.
Me?
Yep.
I would like to just,
This, I,
I would like to just pick him up with one hand and move him. I am effectively a large creature, and he is, and I just pick him up and move him
me
over
or
to the side.
Israfil?
Wait, which one?
Matter. Or I'll just like take the back of my hand and put it on your chest. I guess if I need to make a roll, I will, and just slide you sideways without breaking eye contact from Israfil.
Um,
These are these honor rules?
no,
Then
no,
tell
I
me.
won't make it. I won't make a roll to oppose. But I will say, from like as you pick me up, set me back down. Uh, no, this is not what you trained for, Israfil. You were trained to fight the one Chi,
Are they
not
also rocks?
Bao.
He must fight the person if he is going to fight people, not rocks.
At the end
You
of the
deny
day, we
him?
have no idea who this man really is, or if he would contribute anything to us. We have to test his strength regardless.
You know, I think this is all probably more just a misunderstanding, but I'm definitely not going to get in the way of what's that expression that they say in a movie that I'm not going to. You don't truly know someone until you fight them.
Yes.
Why don't
Also,
you guys get
Nick,
to know each other?
first thing, typically, where I'm from, we just piss and see who goes longer. It escalates from there into this, but
Ugh.
I'm willing to skip all the
Yeah,
niceties.
I mean, that could
Roleplay.
probably cause some bladder issues, but you guys should just fight instead.
Are you saying there is something wrong with my bladder?
Maybe. I mean,
I-
you gotta push
my
pretty
eyes are
hard
up
for
here.
range, you know what I mean?
My eyes are up here, young man.
So you gonna fight or?
I do not. If these are rules of honor, I will follow them. I've chosen to accept your challenge. What are the constraints?
Hmm.
What is Agnikai?
We will fight till either one of us is unable to continue, or until one of us gives. And as I say that, I turn and walk to the center.
And I'll like walk over and put my hand on Adder's shoulder. Let's
I'm just shaking my head.
yeah, let them settle it. I think they just need to get some anger out, a little bit of frustration is all. And I can't move my toe. Oh, the game's paused.
So, and I look over to you guys. Why would you try to stop us? We are grown. We choose to
You guys?
enter into this competition.
I'm
Yes.
trying to tell you to
What?
fight, and you keep talking to me.
No, I mean, but then like, okay. But what is there a
Get
go?
on with it. Do I need to
not
ring a
know.
bell?
Yes, I do not know. What is Agnikai?
I throw up like a string of fireworks. Fight!
The game still is paused, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Mhm.
so we've been planning Agnikai for a long time. Does anyone actually know what the rules of Agnikai are, or did I just like put a big hole in our understanding of
I'm
this?
pretty sure it's
My
just a
understanding is
one-on-one, and you fight to the death. But you could also make terms and to where it's
Yeah.
not that. Like as
The-
long as there's an
it was
agreement.
explained by Wu as well. Israfil would have a fairly knowledgeable understanding of it. And like the basic rules are, set ahead of time. You can do death, wound, or like give up.
Okay. So established terms.
We fight until one is no longer standing, not to the death, but until one of us can no longer fight.
You are not allowed to cry. It makes me uncomfortable.
Lean into Adder. You know, this Bow guy's pretty funny when he's mad.
You have not seen me mad yet, friend.
Pretty good perception too, I guess.
Udon. Bow.
Yes.
Sounds like they explain the Feishu slap fights.
Yes. Our slap fights?
Face
You
to
know-
face. One on one. Clubbing each other's faces
Yes.
until one's knocked down.
Ah,
Most honorable.
very fond memories of childhood. I miss my
Kinda.
mother.
Kind of like puts his fist to his chest. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you wish to not be rearranged? Say go. Do you say go? Are you going to attack me with that sword? You're just like stand there. What? Do we need to roll initiative, DM? Like we're ready to go.
What's Moshi doing?
Mochi's
Mochi,
outside. The dog is outside. He may be looking in the window because I'm cooking. He is not in here. Dogs belong outside. They are not in. They are not for the inside. So
Gotcha.
maybe rummaging through garbage or something. I do not care.
You kind of look like the Japanese like window / wall where you can kind of see like a shadow if someone was standing there, and you just see like a silhouette with a tail up, just wagging, waiting at the door.
He will do this for hours. He's something wrong with this dog.
You two are in combat. Roll initiative.
Let's go.
Yeah. Solid rolls.
That Fire Nation coin lands on heads, Israfil called it. He goes first.
Are you sure you want to do this, Bao? As I slowly start, you see the blade of my sword start vibrating.
You're just maybe you're playing till knocked down. Is how I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, till like.
Or submission, whichever comes first.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that for viewers and stuff. Anyways, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Also, yeah. Never mind. Go ahead.
But yeah. You see I unsheathe my sword and you see it start to vibrate as I charge up Thunderous Smite. Are you sure you wish to do this, Bao?
I hold my arms out in a T pose. Please.
I move in and take a swing with my sword straight across Bao's chest. Gotta select target first. Sweet. Did it roll? I have no idea if it rolled or not.
Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just posting a description of it.
It's in the chat. Hit attack or damage.
I see it now. Does an 18 hit, my good sir?
Yes. Yeah, it does. Holy shit!
Holy
You just rolled
wow.
two sixes.
Rolled the max damage.
Um, I
And that's
believe
not
you
even
have.
including Thunderous, I don't think.
Are you using your sword's ability?
Sorry, I gotta review the ability real quick because I haven't read it
You
in
have
forever.
the frightened one.
No, I won't use it.
Okay.
And then Thunderous gives me what again? You gotta roll a DC 13 strength save, which you'll probably make, but
Maybe.
yeah.
It's strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Right. There it is.
Do you want to handle your own HP, Bao?
Yeah.
A lot of automations aren't on right now, so.
Yeah. Oops. I mean, handle my own HP. I need to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah,
Let me
this is
find
just
out.
to see if you get knocked back 10 feet.
All right. I'm trying to find it on the character sheet. I apologize. Ah, there it is.
Dude.
There's a 25.
Yeah, so you
25
stay in place. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But that is a total of 23 damage.
Okay. So what I'll do is, oh shit, hold on. Let me reset my HP. I would like to use, all right, describe the strike and everything.
As the sword comes with the vibration ringing down, it flashes through you, and as the tip of the blade strikes the ground, a large thunderous roar screams out loud enough to shake the room. It can be heard from 3 to 4, even 5 houses down from the sound.
So, and like, I guess there's, I'm sure a flash of light
Yeah.
and everything. And as that flash of light begins to subside, I would like to use my Stone's Endurance. And so that's 10 plus my Constitution modifier, which is so 13 of that damage gets absorbed as you see your sword is kind of not hitting skin, but stone has grown out of my skin. I'm yoken, right? And it had to meet the blade. So then, how much damage was that total?
It was 23, so that would reduce it to 10.
Nice, 10 damage.
It is 16 slashing, 7 thunder. Just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'm not raging yet. So then, okay, hold on. So, okay, 10 whole damage. All right. You done?
Yep.
Well, my turn.
Not bad. Forgot.
Mhm.
I'm moving that to the next person.
Your turn, Val. What would you like to do?
What would you like to do?
I would like to now. This is what I'm mad, and I would like to rage. Hey, could you change the music? This is like, oh no, what's happening? And we all know what is happening. Let's get something exciting going.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. if you don't mind, Dungeon Master.
I don't mind. It's so transient so that I forget that song's playing sometimes.
Is that the soundtrack to your just like your idle state?
Yeah, basically.
That is definitely the soundtrack to me staring at the wall.
Yeah.
For
What are you
sure.
thinking about? Nothing. Neurotypical
And
people.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh yeah, I want to kind of wait for the music. I want it.
This deserves.
Life, that was a really good use of your of like a full round of all of your movement, your action, and bonus action, and spell slots.
Thank you.
It's kind of sad that just like one reaction just mitigated over half of all of that effect.
I could
Oh
have done a
no.
little bit more damage, but I wanted to save some spell slots just in case.
Yes, this is that case, and justly so. Boss fight B for Bow.
Correct.
The stones begin to grow larger and become spiky shale like, sliding over and pouring onto the ground. Looming over you, it is palpable. You can actually feel the reverberations of the anger that is growing within Bao. Growing is, but it's strange as your blade hits and the stone falls off. It looks like he is looking down at you, and his shadow is growing larger. Adder, Hirameki, what you notice is it's not his shadow. Bao is growing larger, becoming 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
He must be excited.
Almost 15 feet tall. And he becomes large. Giant sized. This is me when I'm angry. And I would like to, let's see. Yeah. I would like to, I'm gonna make I'm gonna strike you, my guy. And I'm gonna do it recklessly, so that I have advantage. And I'm gonna do it, let's see. It's gonna be D20 plus this many. Okay. How do I, new character sheet, who dis?
Unarmed strike should be in inventory if that's what you're going for.
Not in my inventory, I don't think.
Have it in mind under weapons.
Inventory. You have weapons?
I have an unarmed strike in my weapons if you're looking for a melee attack of some sort.
I guess I'll just make the melee attack, because it's I'll just have to roll the dice. Alright. Dice roller. There's one on this character sheet, isn't there? No? Sorry guys.
You just do
Alright.
bottom right. Dice
Yeah, there's a
tray.
dice tray in chat.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I guess first rolls, please. So does a 22 hit?
Yes, sir.
22 hits. Cool. All right. So I am going to deal damage to you. Let's see. I think, okay, so the damage is going to be just, it's 2 damage from rage, right? Like rage just does that. Sorry, first time barbarian. Wait. Okay. Nice. So it's 2 plus 6 plus 1. It's just 1 damage for an unarmed strike, right?
1 plus your strength mod plus rage damage, yeah.
Plus rage damage. All right. Okay, so that's 7, and then I'm going to do what I'm gonna add Strike of the Giants to that, and I'm gonna use Cloud Strike. So it's gonna deal. Let's see, formula. For Cloud Strike, it's just a D4.
Yep.
Thunder damage.
And
Okay.
I gotta roll a wisdom.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
it's it.
Make a Wisdom saving throw. 9.
Big 9.
Okay, so I punch you. I grow to be a like a giant, and then I reach my giant fist back and I just punch you right in the nose. How? And then from that, with the Cloud Giant Strike, like a bunch of like it's thunder damage, so it like it reverberates. Your eyes are watering, your ears are ringing within a flash of light, and there's like I become invisible to you until the end of my next turn. So, Dungeon Master, do you mind making me large and then also invisible to him?
Can't really do it to just him, but yeah, I can just
Okay.
make him visible.
Will I be visible to me?
Yeah, you'll be able to see yourself.
Okay, yeah, make me invisible to everyone.
How much damage was that? 8 or 9?
6, 7, 8. Oh no. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage.
8. Okay.
8 damage total.
Large would be 2 by 2, right? Boop. I had an idea of.
I'm invisible to me too. That's fine. No,
Oh, right. I had an idea.
Mm-hmm.
He can't
Got an
focus
idea? What
on
is it?
you.
Mhm.
Because of the concuss. See what I did to the tokens?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll.
That's fine. No, you can do that. I like that. Good idea.
Okay.
Right, and then well, I guess
Sorry, I didn't mean to ping.
I guess I'll move.
It's so funny looking on a large creature. with the
Oh God.
mirage or the mirage
Oh,
image.
that's so
put.
cool. And I begin to move and strafe around. Yeah, I mean that'll be the end of my turn. Trying to decide. What do you guys think? Should I move out of his? Should I provoke attack of opportunity from him? Move. Nah, I'll just be.
You're
invisible.
invisible to him, right? So
Yeah.
You can still make an attack of opportunity though.
Yeah.
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 oh, to invis. Oh,
Yeah.
so.
It would just be like you're swinging wildly at something.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure.
But,
It would be a standard roll because of his reckless attack still.
This is very true.
This is true.
This is true. Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
I'm trying to. Yeah. There's.
I think I kind of stumbled back a bit from the hit and realized that I can't really see clearly at the moment. So I throw on Armor of
Oh,
Agathis.
sorry. Actually. Oh, never mind. No, you're right. You're right. Go ahead. I'm reading an ability. No, go ahead. You're good. Sorry.
And a sudden chilling wind kind of envelops my character, slowly crawling up my body as pillars of ice kind of form around to protect me.
Excellent.
Oh, you cast Armor of Agathis?
Yep.
Sweet.
Then I guess I'll hold my action for once his invisibility drops to make an attack with my sword.
Okay.
Also, I would say keep in mind of your calculations on your damage. You guys
Why
didn't
is
do
that?
it right.
What do you mean? What we do wrong?
We can go over it later.
I did it wrong?
No,
Did I?
we'll talk about it after the session.
Hmm.
I'm confused now.
Okay.
Either way.
All right.
You see
So-
ice shards grow over Israfil as he kind of takes a stance, ready to strike.
Well, what are you going to hit the little man? Tell me, do you give?
From that little strike, never.
Okay. So I am going to so oh, this is fun. So quick grabs. Whenever you take the attack action on your turn, I can make one unarmed strike or attempt grapple as a bonus action, and then martial toss. Whenever you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks with attempting to hurl a creature of your size or smaller. So an unarmed strike is an attack as a bonus action, so I could punch him and then also do the martial toss, if I'm not mistaken. So
So you can replace any attack in your attack action. So you would just be attempting to hurl him, essentially, from the road. That's how I understand it.
when you take the attack action on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike or attempt to grapple as a bonus action. So it would be bonus action.
Well,
unarmed strike
the
is
martial
not
toss is separate from that part of the feat, right?
Yeah, and it has it has limited uses too. Martial toss has uses.
But yeah, so you can unarmed strike and then grapple with the beginning part of the feat, if that's what you're asking. I thought you were just asking about martial toss. My bad.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering because I take an attack action and then I use my bonus action to unarmed strike. But it says you can replace one of your attacks with attempting to hurl a creature when I take the attack action. So it's when I take the attack action. Okay, I see what's happening. Because when you take the attack action, sometimes you attack multiple times. Okay. I see the balance. All right. I'm gonna martial toss your bitch ass, dude. And I'm gonna do it from 10 feet away because I have 10 feet of reach because I'm a large creature. So attack nothing. I don't get close enough for you to hit me. Oh no. If you swing your sword, I just put my hand on your forehead. Oh no. He has sword. He has shaking sword. So I'm gonna. You have to make a. When you take the attack action on your turn, replace one of your attacks attempting to hurl. Make a strength saving throw. An object or creature that you are grappling automatically fails. Ooh. Wait. This replaces the attack. Ooh, bummer.
Yeah.
I should have grappled you first.
22.
22 is definitely gonna beat whatever my saving. Wait, hold on. Does it say what the saving throw is?
13 or higher.
Okay. Yeah, that totally, absolutely does it.
Oh, that's a prerequisite for the feat. That's
Oh,
not the
okay.
saving throw.
It's probably like 8 plus strength plus proficiency or something.
Yeah, I would say so. Damn. All right. Well, that's kind of a bummer.
Should've grappled him first.
Yeah, I should have grappled him first. Yeah.
The invisibility drops at the end of your turn, right?
Well, I took the attack action.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
dropped
so-
when he started
Oh
his
yeah.
turn.
As soon as he started to make his attack action, it drops. So then your ready to action triggers, so you do get to attack.
Well, I was
Or wait,
I
no,
I was
you
fine.
used your action was Armor of Agathis, so you can't ready.
Oh
an
yeah,
attack.
no, you're right.
Nice. All right. Dang it.
Armor of Agathis, then freaking Shield of Faith mixed up.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just my turn.
Quick question.
Hmm?
Even though the attack failed, would the Armor of Agathis still proc or no?
I didn't deal any damage, right? Ah, I replaced my attack with a grapple.
No, it's that the creature hit you anyway.
Ah. Do I click the pass turn? Yeah, they're good.
You may be very large, but those hands will only do you so good.
I'm gonna catch your blade between my palms, and I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance to do so. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, little man.
And
Oh,
then I'll cast
his face
grovel,
crunches.
or I'll cast command and try and command you to grovel.
Ah, nice.
DC 13 Wisdom.
Okay. I don't think there's anything that like interfaces with that. That's pretty fucked up that you called me a coward and then used magic to humiliate me. Like, who's the bad guy here?
If you think I'm bad, think of what the other guys will do.
You said wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I'm sorry. I do not know this word. Not because I second language your common, but because I never understood it. It does not make sense to me. Whatever happens before that, then you just die. Did it make you feel powerful, little man, maybe? To have me grovel in front of you?
And then I'll pull out my sword again and prepare to swing. Does a 12 hit? Probably not.
No, I fucking slap it to the side. Stop it! Fight like a man!
Oh wait, I can't even attack anyway. Because
I was about to say, I was like, dang, what's going on?
I would have, yeah. It's been 6 months, okay?
Yeah.
I'm getting back into the groove.
It's like, how many actions does this guy get?
Trying to pull some Wolverine Berserker barrages out.
No, I caught myself, okay?
You did catch it.
Wow. This is your turn.
I know. That's what I'm looking at right now. I need to expand.
It'll work.
Striking
That
Giant.
that save would be the same as a spell save. So with your strength modifier and your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, sick.
Just so we're clear.
Oh, there's a pop out that just came out of nowhere. Where'd you go? Oh no, that's not what I needed. All right, so. I'm gonna fucking grab Israfil's sword out of his hands. I'm going to remove his sword from his grip. This is mine now. No more toys for you.
So a disarm.
Can I grapple his sword?
Disarming attack?
Yeah, I'd say it'd have to be.
There is rules for disarm. I remember in the.
Yeah, I think you make an attack roll versus his athletics or acrobatics. But it's in fight.
Right. Yeah, disarm and attack. I was just saying, like, it would need to be a disarm, not a grapple.
Yeah, it's a special attack action.
It's a special attack action. Okay.
Yep. You do not have to be a battle master to do this.
Nice.
I know this.
Disarm. A creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's athletics check or acrobatics check.
Yeah. So it's like a grapple, but you use a weapon attack instead of your athletics.
Yeah.
You have disadvantage. The attacker has disadvantage on if you're holding it with 2 or more hands, and the target has advantage if the check is if it is larger than the attacking creature, or disadvantage if it is smaller than the attacking creature. You said that you put your sword away though to cast a spell because it's you said something about like drawing your sword again or grabbing your sword again. What did you mean by that? Honor rules.
Two-handed greatsword, right? You could just.
Yeah.
Take
Okay.
one hand off.
Hey, I was gonna get. Yeah. All right. I was gonna let him. I was gonna let him decide.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Command
yeah.
verbal anyway, so it wouldn't
Okay.
have mattered.
You did it just for flavor.
Yeah.
Which I respect. Okay. If the target is a creature, it's con saving throw, or is disadvantage on attack rolls against till starting next turn. Okay. So that DC should not be wisdom, I don't think. Oh no, yeah, one of them is wisdom. The rest are like strength saving throws. Okay. I'm just gonna I'm gonna reckless attack and just unarmed strike you. Does a 34 hit? No. Does a yeah, 18 plus
18 alone. 18 alone hit.
Got you. Cool. Was there?
You also take 5 damage from Armor of Agathist on the hit.
Nice. I thought there was like something about like as a bonus action you do that. This replaces it. There's something about, I thought, like when I hit somebody with an attack, they become grappled instead, but maybe not. All right, so damage is gonna be 7 damage. And how much do I take from Armor of Agathis? You said 5?
Yes.
Correct. 5 cold.
Okay. Got you. Ooh. Oh, well. In that case, I take half of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm having to be resistant to cold damage. Is that reduced to 3 or 2 damage?
2.
Yeah, it's 2.
Gotcha.
2.
Okay. Heard. All right. Then I'm gonna make a I'm gonna use my bonus action to grapple you, to make a grapple attempt.
So you said 7 damage, correct?
Yeah.
Just catching back up real quick.
Let's see. I make a strength athletics check contested by yours. And does it Okay. I was just looking to see if there's anything like saying about the creatures that are sizes smaller than you or whatever.
For grappling?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think you're raging already, so you already have advantage.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah. All right.
Quadruple advantage.
Yeah. All right. So I got a But it was at 20. All right. So I have you grappled. And then moving a grapple, you can drag a grapple creature with you, but your speed's halved unless the creature is 2 or more sizes smaller than you. You happen to be a small size creature?
No.
All right, so I will move half of my movement speed with you. I will begin dragging you I grab you by your helmet with one hand, and I just begin like dragging you across the Agni Kai floor. Let's move my character and you. Come on. Oh shit. select my character, and then come on. And I'm gone. Gone forever.
I'll see
What do
you
mean?
still.
You can see me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I can't see me.
Refresh.
Yeah, I see. I see.
Yes, refill.
Yeah.
It was your turn.
Looking at a couple of different things.
I think I'm.
Now, what's Adder doing right now? Like initially, he was probably like the sporadic anime character, like, "Oh, Sky, stop it!" You know.
Yeah, I think as the fight started, I was kind of like pacing back and forth, and I think now I've kind of settled over near Kirimaki, and I say, like as this fight's going on, uh, I don't shy away from testing metal, but this is foolish, right? Hours away from a potentially a fatal fight to the death.
Yeah.
How could you
I
encourage
mean,
this?
Look, I think it was gonna happen one way or another.
What's Israfil doing, by the way? Life as this is going on.
Just a gleam of me in in the palm of your hand, basically. You see my arms come up, trying to aim to basically at your wrist to see, and cutting at your wrist to try and get you to release the grip. Obviously, I'm not trying to actually
Chop off his
Stones,
hands.
flavor.
Stones are falling
Yeah.
off as you're
Yeah.
like, yes, you practice breaking stones. It is apparent. Come.
Nat 1. Oof.
Oh, this is very embarrassing. Was that an attack?
Yeah.
The strength of the stone like reverberates through your blade. And, it's
Like he hit it off the handle.
Yeah, and like it made it sends like the wave through like the blade, and it's like and like the
Maybe he does a
cartoon
couple
turns
of
into like
these.
an accordion. The waves go through his body down to his feet, back up through the blade.
And then I will immediately, with one hand, grab or place it on my chest and pray to Haywa. Please give me the strength to win this battle. And I'll use my channel divinity to harness divine power and regain one spell slot.
Chad, what's going on over there?
Bow, it is your turn as he
Um,
begins praying in front of you.
You see, your god has gifted you with the ability to bind spells. What do you plan to do with that?
You'll come soon to find out.
I don't think so. I kick open the side door and I throw him in the fucking river where I took a shit the first time you met me. Throw him over the trees and into the river.
He automatically fails the throw, don't he?
Yeah.
There's
Just fucking chuck your ass, bro. And just out the whole fucking building. I gotta use the, I guess I'll use the, feature, so that way it's martial toss. Let's see. So you 30 feet. I throw you 30 feet. I could deal 2d6 plus 4, and you become prone. I could just throw you. I could pick you up and throw you straight into the ground like the Hulk, and do that. Have you prone at my feet. But instead, I'll throw you into the river. And then because I made an attack action, I can bonus action grapple you again, or just punch you, or stomp your head with an unarmed strike. But instead, I'll throw you in 30 feet into the river. And then oh, sorry. You guys keep waiting, I guess, for me to end my turn. And I keep waiting for you guys to respond with your turn. So I say something again. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll amp the energy up this time. Oh, it wasn't descriptive enough. But what happens as you fly? Oh, I also do this. Did I win? He makes no checks. I fucking throw him 30 feet in whatever direction I want. I have to grapple.
No, he's making a check for something else.
Oh, okay.
Making acrobatics.
Oh, yeah, his wings. He's gonna be fucking sick, dude.
13.
As you're like skidding across the ground like a skipping stone to the water, you kind of like reach down, and you're like, your hands kind of go into the grass, and it turns your body just enough to dodge a pile of poo as you splash into the river.
Does Mochi chase him?
Barking at the edge of the river.
Hey, get out of there! You're not supposed to be sitting there. Get out of there.
First to hit the ground, right?
I thought it was.
Said first to be down and or give up was what I believe I heard.
Do you want to? He has an ability, right? You have your Azamar ability. Yeah. We can end it here, but I'm down for an epic fucking. If you want to keep going, like I'll fight for you. I'll fight in your corner for it.
I think we can end it here just to get the story rolling a bit more.
Okay. Next time I'll just 30 feet up into the air.
I was thinking about doing exactly what you were talking about, though.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll get smaller. Is Udon just eating? Like nothing's happened.
He's smiling in victory while eating your oats.
Udon, I do not believe what has happened to you. This kidnapping, this humiliation will be properly addressed if I escort you home. You have to understand, I must stay and see to this myself. They are to come here. You do not want to stay. This is good. Clear your head.
Still kind of, not understanding everything
That I'm saying?
No,
Oh, no,
just in
Udon.
general.
Okay.
That things are different now.
Me or Udon?
Udon.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's answering you.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you think's best. Good victory.
I mean, do you trust the witches here to cure you? I mean,
Now challenge him to slap fight.
last time you challenged Witch to slap fight, you were the sheep for 2 weeks.
Good times.
Yes. Yeah, I like you better, sheep. I turned to Adder. Sorry, Jed.
No, no, no. Um, I just kind of walk past you. Good fight. And I head out the door and I walk up to the out. Like I feel like once you threw him, I was kind of like rushing towards him, towards the
Follow,
door.
follow the holes in the tree branches, like the clear
Yeah,
line of holes in the tree branches that are
yeah.
Israfil shaped.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of ran past you. Good fight. And can I give you a pat? And I run outside to see what do I see Israfil doing.
Right now, you just see him swinging his sword at a tree, absolutely pissed off that he lost.
Drenched, like water
Hair
pouring out of your right now.
drenched, like caked to his face, like barely parting around his eye.
Kind of
Yeah,
just in a
I
frenzy of anger.
it's like at first I think he's kind of concerned. Adder was like had a concerned look to his face, and then once he sees him like in a like basically throwing a fit outside, like he starts to crack a smile, and he like leans up against the door frame, very Kiramaki-esque. He says, "So, Israfil, are you satisfied with Bao's abilities? Feel like he could be an asset in the upcoming fight?"
He is stronger than I gave him credit for, as I look at you with the dirtiest look possible.
Like the straight brow, straight eyes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you can be angry. That's okay. Um, but I do think you need to rest now.
You're right. We
I
need
think
to
it's a
prepare.
little yeah. Need to prepare. Need to not expend all of our energy on a potential ally before the fight of our lives. And I walk back inside.
Kirameki just comes out from the kitchen with a tray and tea and enough like cups and saucers for everyone. And I just kind of sit cross-legged in the middle of the arena and begin having a drink.
Hmm. This this tea or something? I could use something a bit stronger, maybe.
It's tea. More than welcome to have some.
Thank you. I have the fucking cauldron like kind of tucked under my arm with the. And you, please. I made this for everyone. Cauldron of just boiled oats. And sit down and have some tea. The teacup. Are they little teacups to begin with?
Yeah, they would be very tiny in your hands.
I accidentally crushed one. Maybe I stick with water. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. So, did you guys accomplish everything you wanted to?
I defended my honor from being called a coward. Yes. I mean, I feel accomplished. I did not kill him because you seen the way that he flailed there at the end. I decided to show mercy. We did not say to death, so follow your rules.
Israfel's just kind of in a corner, sulking, holding a mote of firebolt, essentially trying to dry himself off right now.
Pool of water around him.
Right. Well, we got a bunch of people coming here that want to take our powers away. You guys just got done fighting. Yuri goes up, his is down. It's not the greatest. So I'm just gonna sit here and sort of relax and kind of think on, what's to come here. I mean, obviously there's a fight coming, but say they do follow the rules and somehow we manage to defeat them and make it out of here. Not really one to just think about the here and now. I'd still like to know what lies ahead for us.
Adder's at like the front door looking out the window into the street where he just saw the display from the one chi, and like during Ikiramaki's the last thing he said, he just takes like a deep breath and exhales hard. Yes, let's just sit there and relax, he says, kind of sarcastically, looking out the door.
I raise, like, as my eyes are closed, I like open one eye and look towards the door, assuming that I can hear Adder say that.
Yeah, I say it to where everybody can hear it.
Do we, I guess, hear anything going on outside at all, or?
You don't hear much other than like an occasional, like kind of like a maybe every few minutes there's like a shout, more of like an order kind of shout.
I'm taking mine again though.
And then Adder, though, what you see standing at the window is, it's probably the emptiest you've ever seen the market. You don't really see anyone walk through the main road, and you also hear, like, everyone hears like the occasional like shout, with you kind of being at the windows, kind of make out, it's like shouts of like get back, do not enter, or what, the authorities being authoritative to the public.
Something happening?
Appears nothing is happening.
Nothing yet. Everything looks normal for now. I just kind of keep an eye out the window. Like I'll pace, like do a little circle, kind of stare at the floor, like very anxious and looking out the window.
Bao, do you ever get the feeling that how do you harness your magic? Your gift? When you're pulling rock and stone, what does it feel like? What is your process?
Wheel. As the words, not all words translate or I know them for common.
Give it your best shot. I mean, if you can show me with hand gestures too, that's fine as well. Or not. I'm just curious, is all.
Whenever I become I think I remember the I remember what my father remembered give to me. And it is a gift given to each of us. And that gives me his power. And I grow, gives of his father.
Something you tap into from a past life kind of thing, or?
Oh, it's no, it's his remember his life. It's him. I am him, and he is me. It is natural. And I'm his, he is his father, and I just remember being. I remember them remember. I do not know the word.
I noticed you kind of yell a lot. You seem like you were pretty angry. Is your power mostly drawn from emotion?
Oh, I'm fucking pissed. I'm
or,
pissed.
Or
I was so angry.
Or can you control it?
I mean, in which way? Like I control the Dip sulking. Israel. Drink tea. Come. We're friends now. Have you joined us at this point?
This refill, this is probably one of the best jasmine teas you're gonna find here. I highly recommend it.
The cups are careful with those cups. Do not break them.
And I'll walk over and start drinking some tea. Kind of still silent.
Trust me, you'll feel better after this. Yeah,
no,
but what I mean is,
I do not control. I become. I allow.
Okay.
Is the harpy eagle clings to the goat on the mountain and drags them? Does he control the fall? No, I'm falling. I am the hunt. I allow. Is this correct?
Well, I don't really know what's right or wrong. I'm just trying to get an understanding of, assuming that you are manipulating the earth type elements. Just curious on how that works for you. For me, it's more of manipulating the flow of the air. Sort of. You familiar with Ki? This sort of. Never mind. Anyways,
No.
I was just curious if you have a hard
Keep
control
going.
over the things that you do, or do they just appear as you get angry or filled with rage?
The stone. I am of the mountain, as my people are.
Correct. We are
Right,
one with the earth.
And the earth is once the earth does not want me to be good enough. I'm very. You should have known, Israfil. No sane person would fight you with bare hands. While you have a sword in your armor, clearly you're a skilled fighter. Did you not think maybe I had the trick up my sleeve.
Regardless of any tricks you may have had, we have to make sure you're prepared to fight these people. They're not as kind as I am in battle.
You. I look at my shirt. God, I hope not. This would be a short night. As there's no damage under. I guess I've healed all the way up now in the short rest. I mean, I did not bring enough money for new clothes.
Well, to be fair, I don't think fire ever really was the greatest against stone, right?
Oh, this is true.
It's kind of the natural order of things.
But fire does lay barren the stone as it is.
I suppose if it gets hot enough.
Stone spends its life allowing things, allowing the other parts of the earth to thrive and flourish. Fire lays barren the time and efforts. Stone is still hurt because stone has nothing now. Do you you touch the air? You and
Kinda, but not really.
Bao just nods as if he understood what those words in common mean in that order.
I can move air, but not in a way that it's normally done.
Okay. This oh wait, never mind.
Is that Mochi?
Go to bed. Go to bed, Mochi.
Hydrate.
Hydrate check.
Sip your teas.
This is not soda. There's water in soda, right?
There's
Absolutely.
a liquid.
Yeah, I'd say it's mostly water.
So, tell me,
Syrup.
these, have you guys these people, these one G, they just make udon sad and that's their plan, and we must stop him for honor. It is a very fun evening, but you are acting as if there is more to this.
Well, there's always more.
And tell me, what more of it? Allow me to know my adversary, as you do.
About this current situation, or beyond this here and now? Well, being from the mountains, I'm sure you're familiar with the mountain.
Yes.
Well, let's just say things are changing. There's more and more occurrences of things getting past the nation's defenses.
This you have seen.
Something's happening. No,
You've
not
seen it?
personally,
Okay.
but the person who told me I trust with my life.
What's Adder doing right now? You didn't do a cool roleplay thing and then exclude yourself from the conversation on accident, did you?
It's just muted the whole time.
Am I muted?
Tongue is
No.
flicking into
No,
his
we hear
teeth.
you. Yeah. Because that's how snakes drink. Yeah.
Am I muted right now? Can you guys
No,
hear
we
me?
can hear you.
No, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at something. I was looking up something. So yeah, I did kind of peace out. You were asking about um, what we know about the one chi.
Yeah, I was just making sure that you hadn't you gone like left the room for like went outside for some reason, and then we were having this conversation, and you were like, okay, yeah, I just yes, who are these people that I'm going to beat the shit out of for hurting my cousin?
The one chi?
Yeah.
Uh,
And you act like it's, but you tell me I can see you act as if they're not just mean bullies. You act as if there is danger to my life, to Don's life, to your life.
no, I think they're just jealous.
Jealousy is dangerous at times, but it's the wielder of the
Can be.
weapon. The wielder, like are so these just regular guys I chucked into the river one by one.
Like, all I know right now is that they're hunting down Yoken. And I kind of like look over at Udon. I know one of them is, some spoiled prince over in the main keep, the king's son or the emperor's son. We kind of found some information doing a little investigating, and yeah, they don't like us because we have ability. They think that we are ruining their world and it would be better without us here. All because of our gifts from the elemental avatars.
Yeah, these people kind of suck, right? Like in my village, when somebody acts similar way, we just do not let them inside the houses with the food, and then eventually they realize that they must these it's much better to not freeze and starve to death, and they treat us as if we are giving them life, and then we all treat each other this way. It's good life.
Yeah, I mean, like a week ago, I was just sitting here selling fireworks, doing just fine. And then they showed up at my door trying to, do the same thing they did to your cousin. To me.
You escaped. Alone, you escaped. Did they underestimate you? Did you overwhelm forces? Were you clever?
Maybe I got lucky.
This maybe means that what's the thing after maybe is true and or not true.
Well, let's just say that the luck, as in the remaining people in this building, and I'm pretty good. I'm pretty slippery myself. No offense, Adder.
None taken.
Yeah, why would he be offended?
I don't know. Just in case, I guess.
I understand. I like this new traditions and places.
Israfil, you doing all right?
Just see him, eyes closed, kind of leaning back in a chair right now. Just focusing and preparing mentally for the fight. doesn't really say anything.
Is this normal? Did I offend him?
I don't think you offended him. I think pride can be a son of a bitch sometimes.
I mean, I was called coward and
Well,
I
probably
understand.
slightly misinterpreted.
Maybe I should not have thrown him into the river. You think that? Israfil. Hey, I like.
Now, sometimes communication can go a long way as well.
I drop a.
Especially if you're not really familiar with the language, right?
It's true. I understand. Israfil, and I grab like your foot and like slam your chair down.
What is it, Bao?
Hey, dude, sorry. I should not have thrown you into the river as hard as I did.
As poetic as this may sound, it's water under the bridge. As long as you were fighting beside me.
Maybe. As long as no one else throws you, as far as I have, I shall be beside you.
Udon looks up. Is that the saying? Water under bridge.
Yes. I mean, but
Okay.
It's a Water Nation thing. We picked it up here.
This is cool. Okay.
Makes sense.
Very
Sorry.
cool dudes.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Used to, pebble rolling down the mountain. So it's, over now.
I could see the similarity.
Well, and this reminds me of saying, I remember, every avalanche starts with small pebble. Water under bridge. Cool, my dudes.
Wise.
So it's like, I hope, I'm getting bored of these people not here. Anybody else need to, stretch, maybe win their honor back, something like this?
You have about 3 hours until the time on the flyer. And the combat was only a couple of minutes.
Like seconds, it was a couple seconds.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Quick.
Oh. I took
like
a
avalanche down the mountain.
Yes, this is saying very common. In fact, you hear this 10, 15 times. Oh shit, I should.
Probably a little too much, actually. Now that we think about it.
Yeah, people they say it all the time. It's crazy.
Like
really. Yes. You wake up in the morning and an avalanche down the mountain is talking about the bowel movement.
Did he say bowel movement?
Bow.
Wink.
Bow.
Hey.
I'm just gonna sit here on the floor and meditate until it's time.
Yeah. And they will continue to banter until the dungeon master introduces a challenge to us. Or I will wait until I'm cued to go out into the streets and find the challenge.
Yes.
I did miss some of the conversation they just had. I got kicked out of everything. What was clear like again,
it was really meaningful, dude. There's no way to contextualize the like spiritual movement that happened while you were disconnected. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I feel different. God, I wish you were there.
It's probably the greatest bowel
you.
movement.
Well, we
I'm done.
Udon asked, or did you hear Bao apologize to Israfil?
No, didn't hear
Okay, he apologized to Israfil. Israfil said there's water under the bridge, and then Udon was like, "What is that saying?" You know, not familiar with that saying, and then they agreed that it's similar to pebble rolling down mountain. You know, they're both going away, and then another saying was agreed upon. You know, pebble starts an avalanche, and then avalanche down mountain is a very common. You know, probably said a little too much actually, and we're in their village, and then like a bow movement, and then it was like, oh, a bow movement, and then now we are here.
Yeah, and it was like, dude, the comedic timing was perfect. Like, you have no idea.
Yeah.
It was spot on, dude. I don't know why aren't you laughing, dude? It was so good.
I am laughing.
Okay.
You can, if you want to see it again, though, I recommend maybe in like a day or two, go check out youtube.com/mortalwoes. And,
Yes.
This shameless plug. Good.
Well,
But did you ever get an answer? You were asking about the one chi. Did Bao get an answer of?
Yes, maybe they'd say, yes, these, I mean, they're coming to people's homes. Sorry, I won't do it. Bao, Bao, Bao was told that they are coming to people's homes and trying to, like, and attacking them and assaulting them, and trying to cripple them, right? Trying to disfigure them, and that is, and they're grouped together and they are organized and they are not being held accountable, and that is something very much that should not be a part of the world. Then Bao made an association to like how village people live. We all nodded, laughed, and then yeah, I think he gets it. These people have to be stopped because they are they have to be stopped one way or another.
Okay.
This can't be allowed to happen.
Got you.
Is there other? Do you know more? Do you know more of? Do you know of a weakness? Have you escaped? You said they came to your home. You escaped, got lucky, but what else do we know? They are. How do we prepare for the fight ahead? If they just touch me, do I get dead and forget to eat my boiled oats like udon? Or what happens? What should the... I will not
As
let
far
them
as
take me into a cage in the middle of town. It's, you know, what should they fear?
as far as I know, it's only their leader, Ulaman,
This
who
is
has the
stupid name.
power to.
Sorry. Girl's name.
You saw him, the one that touched your friend.
Yeah, I tried to throw a brick at him.
As far as we know, the effects of that your cousin is experiencing are permanent. As far as we know.
As far as we know, this is the last meal we'll ever have. But we believe that it's not. But we believe in tomorrow. This is a good thing to have for a man. To believe in tomorrow. To work as if there is tomorrow.
It's a good way to think.
Yes, should Udon, do you believe that you should now, you should mourn the And yeah, it is all over. Do we go find a good witch? Give her 2, maybe 3 goats. See what she can do. Yes, I said 3 goats. Calm down, Udon. Your power is worth it. So it's just a leader, Ulamon.
So far, it's all we've seen.
Okay. Iserseal, you have your encounter. Do you know what I should prepare for? Have your encounters with them? Have they come to attack you?
The only time that I've had dealings with them have been in large number. So just be prepared for multiple people attacking. If they don't stick to the rules set for the Agni Kai.
Yes, I am prepared for that. But I will allow an agreement, and I will abide by it. Those who, and if they disobey, I throw them into maybe the ground instead of the river. You lesson.
All right. So there's about 3 hours left. You guys have been kind of conversing, reminiscing, questioning, and dueling for the past hour. Well, the duel is just part of it, but in these 3 hours, as you know, some of you are slipping into solitude, like Kirameki meditating. I would like to go around the table and just kind of explain your downtime, your 3 hours, how you're preparing, what your character is thinking, etc. We'll start off with Bao. Take us into Bao's brain for a moment as he begins, this preparation.
He kind of walks over to a different part of the room. You guys see. He gets down on his, crouching down on his knees, sitting on his feet. And he takes his bag out, and he opens it up and he pulls out his some herbal ingredients gathered, and he lights the sage. Right, he lights them, and there's just very kind of strange and aromatic smell. And he coughs real loud. Then he slaps the ground. And then we zoom into Bao, and he's like, "You guys never leave the room?" And he's farting, boiled oats. Oh, every time. And he's trying to let it out real quiet. He keeps wafting the smoke. The old cover a fart with a unknown tribal ritual trick. They did anything green for a week. Ugh. I wonder if I could throw all of them, maybe. Or one into another one? I'm tired now. How long has it been? Did it get over there? To them, maybe? Like, hmm. Hmm. I wonder what this means. I'm probably using it right. They seemed cool. Cool dudes. They don't know any better. And then he looks around the room. He looks back towards you guys. Yeah, the chair would break. It wouldn't do any damage. As he like looks at Israfil and nods. Looks over at Kirameki. Why is teapot so fragile? What is the point? You can't. I mean, replace them all the time. And he nods stoically. And he looks over at her. Slippery. I will understand the meaning of this word. Oh, dude, Evan's face froze. in the great. Slippery. But play it cool, man. Slide it into like a sentence sometime, maybe. Yeah, the cauldron. It will not break when I throw it.
Is this your internal dialogue, or are you saying this
Yeah.
out loud?
No, this is his internal dialogue. And then he looks at you, and he nods, stoically doing this like kind of tribal ritual, and that's it. Like, that's Bao.
Yeah, we'll move over to. It kind of like zooms out and or comes over to the adder.
The adder. Well, I think adder. He's like really nervous, looking anxious, and kind of keeps looking out the window. Finally, he decides that he needs to calm himself down. He catches Bao, and has a brief, like, recollects the fight, and thinks,
Bao looks directly into your eyes. Like he's looking at you, like truly seeing you.
and I hold his look for a little while, and I just nod. And I think that it's a formidable ally. It's good. Need all the help we can get. And then
Do you
I
think?
think while he's I'm like, go ahead.
I have a question for you. Do you think? Do you think Adder, Adder would this thought cross Adder's mind? What would the Leon Yin like him or?
Yep, that's exactly where I was going with it. Actually.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, and as he's trying to calm himself, he starts thinking about all like the stand that she made. Like I think that's part of what he's going through. He's thinking of the acts that he just saw from the One Chi, but then also the speech that the Leon Yin gave, how she was during training, and her death. And he thinks about her burial, and like maybe even gives his tattoo a glance that was given to him, and he wonders. He thinks whether or not she would. Is what they're doing the right thing? And what would the Leon Yin think? But because I think that he knows that this is what he wants to do because he's angry, but he's wondering trying to think what would the Leon Yin think about what we're about to do.
Her soul was taken by her mother goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which means it's out there somewhere. You could ask it. Then make Evan.
She went home a little early. That's all.
Yeah, you make Evan improv the a prayer like answer.
I don't think Adder's praying. I think he's I think he's just searching his own mind.
WWLYD.
Slippery.
What would Leonian do?
Yeah,
There's
just
no
what was-
telling. Pure chaos.
Pure chaos. And what does the tattoo look like again, Evan?
It kind of like, and like this looks kind of like a ribbon, like, you know, like people get like a band circular around their like wrist or forearm. This one's kind of like a band that kind of has more of a more flowing, that kind of wraps your forearm to the elbow and like comes down to like the top of your hand, almost like you have a ribbon wrapped around your arm.
You're scaled, right?
Yes.
And black scaled.
Why is it all like
So the pigment must be of a different
White.
color. It's white pigment.
That's what I had in my head when he said it.
Is it and is it individual scales that are pigmented? So almost like a pixel art style, or is it I don't know. I'm getting in it now. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty.
Is that kind of the end of Adder's train of thought in there? It's kind of what you're going over for the duration. Okay.
Well, how did I don't remember the tattoo coming about. How did what's the significance of the tattoo, or do we explore that later?
It was a gift.
It was a gift from staying at my brain. From Atara, the Onion's mother.
A lot
Gee.
happened at the end of that
Let
episode.
me. I'll show the picture.
Etma showed up too. Two gods one day. Big day.
Where's the picture? Maybe it's just not loading. Did it break from the updates?
What is it? What's her name again?
Atara.
Atara. I don't see Atara in the deities.
Or sorry,
Oh,
Utara.
Hydra.
My bad. Or no, there is Atara.
Up to the very bottom.
It's not. She's.
But the
It's
image
not.
isn't
There it
showing
is.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show 2 players. There we go.
I love how it is shaped organically and in a familiar way that your mind tries to make it look like something that a being that we can understand, you know, but it is, but it's not though. It doesn't truly match any one. It kind of moves into a couple different, and it's really neat, the experience of looking at this, you know, like looking at Atara. It's a cool visual representation of divinity, man.
I mean, while we're something the players know, but the characters don't, is the vision that Leonian had as well of the other being, the opposite of Atara, Utaba. Out of balance, how she had to settle some spirits taking shape in this world, and at the beginning of her journey.
Did I pull one of these straight out of the ground, maybe? Like, look at the cobbled stones on the floor. Like, the fingers could fit in there. I get the hand around that.
Were you guys able to see that other picture as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. Yeah. So some reflection on lost comrade, and we pan over to Kirameki. Kirameki's meditating what's in his mind and thoughts.
Yeah, I imagine as the camera pans out from Adder, it's just like zooming in on my character's face as I'm like, taking that sip of tea before it just goes black. Kirameki's face just, not really. He just seems really relaxed. Not really like smiling, but not frowning, just at peace with his thoughts. And as he takes that sip and it goes black, and it just fades to this extremely exaggerated sort of anime scene where his three wives are like jumping up and clapping and cheering for him and laughing as he's like doing these like Ginyu Force poses. And you just see there's like flashy colors sparkling up above him as he's doing like different poses. Fireworks are like glittering and exploding around him, and he's just like enjoying every single moment of those thoughts. And then it's like comes back to the pan and sets his tea back on.
We both share we both have that. We both share that look, like as if we're telling each other something, and nodding. Yes, meaningful nods and thoughts. I love Kirameki and Bao, more similar than different, it would seem.
It's fine. All right.
From the outside, stoic.
Yeah.
Strong but silent. And in Bao's case, but deadly. But silent, but straight. The fart. Okay.
We pan back out.
Guys, this is a bad that I just found out that Evan also really likes over-explaining jokes that aren't funny. This might be terrible for you guys.
Zoom into Israfil.
Israfil, after finishing his tea, walks back to the center of the Agni Kai arena, running his fingers along the dragons that were drawn by Wu before he departed. He kneels down and begins to focus and pray to Heiwa. Pretty silently, almost at a whisper, so no one really hears it. Unless they're choosing to intentionally listen in.
Bao is gonna listen in, so like as you speak up, he can like maybe clap cheeks a little, like it's using every advantage in the room he can.
Heiwa, still struggling to understand why you've sent me here. Why to this time and place. Just ask that you continue to lend me your aid. The battles to come. Please do not forget me. I know we've spoken once, but throughout the years it's been harder and harder to hear your voice. Just want to do what is right by you, my goddess.
That's cold on Newa's part, dude. Left on red.
spoke to him the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just talked. Like, God, he's so needy. Like, what should I do about this? Like, it's all the time.
Just- She lent him his power earlier with a nice wrathful smite. As you're, in prayer, we pan out, kind of see the, like the over, like a kind of city scene almost, as like the sun, is tick, 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 going over the horizon, beginning to come down. And the 3 hours pass. What's that?
That's the one thing before we continue. One
Okay.
thing that I also just remembered. I'd like to also try and communicate with the voice that came from my sword.
I'm sorry. The what? What part of the sword?
It was from the blade of the sword, if I remember correctly.
Like, come on, dude, you're making us look bad. Fuck this guy up. Or was it like, get him, God, fucking die. Hell yeah, man, hit him again. Fucking love it.
Did I do this?
If I remember correctly. I could be thinking of a different thing completely, but...
I might have done it. I'm just looking at my notebook.
What was your recollection of it?
6 months. It's been 6 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
I don't remember exactly what was said,
but what was the situation? What was the scene?
It was shortly after speaking to Heiwa that the sword had said something, and I don't think I don't even know if I quite heard it correctly.
Where
during
at
that period
though?
of time. This was when we were in the mountain.
After the Lian Yin passed and the funeral happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, again, see, a lot of shit happened that day. Like, that was a big afternoon. Like, it's like in combat whenever everybody every 20th level character just uses their coolest ability in the first round. It's like,
right.
Wow, reality has been undone truly in these last 6 seconds.
I feel bad because I don't know. I don't have that.
If not, it's no big deal. We could.
What was the vibe? I don't remember what he said, but I just remember he was mad, I think, or like, it
was more of an ominous vibe from what I remember. But
yeah, were you like praying in your room or something by yourself, or not? Maybe not even praying, but like in the room, dark type of deal.
Yeah. The fact that Evan doesn't remember it is wildly surprising to me.
Yeah, and me too.
I guess this proves
lucky
to me
for
that
you.
Everybody's. Oh, Chad, you
there are most of the NC videos posted on youtube.com/mortalwoes. If you guys feel like you need to catch up on some previous material, it is there for your viewing pleasure.
So
I'll go back and.
I wish that you would do Kramit. I wish that you would do Kramit's voice for Israfil's sword, and it be super, and it also be like a bloodthirsty, like
psychopath.
very psychopath, but with Kramit's voice.
Absolutely, just nasty, like hateful, just digging it. It's like you have a problem, really. You truly have a problem. This is a necessity for me, But you like it, you like it too much. You like it in a way that's bad. You make this bad for me. Oh, I'm bad now. I'm a bad sword covered in blood. And you're like, oh, come on. Seriously. Israfel, I noticed you started just using a stick you found a few moments ago. What new fighting style?
This will be revisited.
Perfectly fine by me.
Yeah. And why is it that you're
I
crying?
don't want
Are
to
you
have to
crying?
take up the time to go all the way through like a VOD, but
We can't. Hey, you know what? Just pull it up and stream it. Stream the VOD.
yeah.
All right.
We'll do live commentary.
We're gonna watch every episode that we have posted.
Oh
yeah, we're streaming all night.
We could
Yeah,
retake
watch
a
with
scene.
us.
We could retake any scenes. Do some errata. I can think of one. There's like a basement fight or something. There's a little errata, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said no. It happened. Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
We're real.
Yeah. Well, no. I would have the Lianyan look at each of you in a desperate and begging way, reaching her bloody fingers out. That's her last moments.
Make Israfil hate himself more.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you wanted that broody, complicated kind of character, right? Trying to be additive here. I'm trying to help you,
The brood.
Daughter's crying. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Circle of what's the bug druid?
Bug?
Yeah, the druid that does like infestations, like hives.
Was it spores?
Oh, it's a spore. Okay, yeah, never mind. That's spores. Those are way different than bugs. But man,
Is there a
such
circle
an
of the
idiot.
swarm? Or something like that?
You know what? That's what I
the
meant.
Ranger.
Yeah, it's a ranger.
No, it's a
Swarm
ranger.
keeper.
Yeah. So the joke is Israfil goes circle. He goes the swarm keeper ranger and brood mother, because broody, two different things. The same word means two different things. And then I
there's a
related
baby
them.
on screen.
Oh, and I
Look at
related
that
them to D&D.
baby.
That's dude, brand new. Look,
Mhm.
holy shit, very brand new person. Yeah.
They had their first D&D session when they were less than 1.
Yeah. I hope one day something that might be a badge of honor for them. Or a way to like get at a table, a way to like run a game, I had my first D&D session. Like I was only but days old. All right. Roll a saving throw. Real boss dungeon master at the table.
I think this earns me an infinite inspiration.
Yes, but only in real life.
Yep.
To be redacted only by the that which hath giveth can taketh away. I'm to understand with children.
Yeah.
She just thunderous smite you so hard that the microphone picked it up.
Oh yeah. Hey, that was Bal's joke. Don't do it. Don't steal his thunder, as it were. What? Mm-hmm. So are we gonna take a like Fiverr? Is that what we're doing right now? I feel like we're.
I think all of our characters just died.
Oh, nice.
We're just dead.
We can take one real quick while he has the baby.
It's not, as somebody who's had a character die, you're only resentful, like the amount of resent you have in Harbor, it does last forever, but the amount does go down. So like you're only the most resentful in the past, and it keeps going down.
All right. So, rewind just a tad. Israfil, you said you wanted to try and talk to your sword. I'll briefly recap the brain and the audience's brain. In that moment in the mountain after the Lian Yin, you guys was laid to rest. I believe that's episode 11.
Before Etma showed up, or after Etma showed up, and before her godmother showed up and took her soul, or after that?
This was after.
After Etma.
After Etma, but before the godmother.
After the burial. No. This is
after all, both. After both.
It's
Okay.
like
You guys
him.
show up. So
Israfil gets to his room, where no one's at, and just collapses like in tears. And a shadow emits from between his cross guard and the sheath of his nodashi, and it calls out to him, says, "Embrace it, the darkness. Let it consume you." And then Israfil asked, "Who are you? Like, what do you want?" And he replies, "You'll know in due time." And then a beam of light, blinding Israfil, with his hand in front of his face, and he hears his goddess Hewa, and reminds him of his mission, to rid the Oni, to the balance of things, and to continue his conquest. And she assured him she's with him. And that was the light kind of faded as the shadows were pushed back into the blade. Pushed back by the light. And that was the scene.
That's a heavy one, man.
Israfil, are you still trying? Are you trying to talk to your sword?
If you'd like to explore that, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of just have it unsheathed, laying in my hands at the moment.
Laid on a ceremonial silk.
I know you're there. Show yourself and tell me who you are.
Kind of hear this chuckle in the back of your mind. Like a kind of long, the final laugh is kind of drawn out and eerie. "Oh, but you know who I am? I am fear."
Did you say something? Right, did you say something? Don't come over here, these are strong incense.
I think with the chuckle in the back of his mind, he kind of drops the sword for a second and just closes his eyes to focus. Why choose now to reveal yourself? I've been fighting with this sword for years.
And I thank you for that. And the laugh begins again and fades away.
sheath my sword and slowly make my way to the back door, just to stand outside, kind of drink in all that I'm starting to learn about what's going on with this sword.
As you kind of make your way back, like are you stepping outside? You said?
Oh, heading towards the back door, but yeah.
Okay. And you know, slide open the like Japanese style door. Step out. Adder, where are you at currently? Is everyone kind of where their position? Well, I know you, so you'd be up top. If you don't mind kind of positioning where you'd kind of be. This is like the main floor of the house.
Okay, this is main floor. All of the different floors here.
You're way quiet.
Yeah.
I'm really quiet.
Now
Way,
you're not.
yeah.
Huh.
I was asking
I
you.
don't think I'm-
You're good now. I don't know what happened, but whatever you just said before that, didn't really hear it.
Oh, the front door. Where would the front door be at on the? Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. So I'd probably be like right in here somewhere.
Okay. Okay. Kirmaki, you kind of in the middle? Just making sure.
Oh yeah.
Did
Yes.
Okay. Where's Bao wafting his farts?
I mean I was over here.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't. If you walk over there, I really don't think that the incense is not doing what I had truly hoped, and let's see. Hold on. Gotta turn my camera back on. There we go. Yay, cool dude. Dory. Quotations. And I make like a kind of face. And just don't talk about the. Just don't talk about whatever face you make as you walk over here.
Just as the smell hits me, gag, and then look at you, gag again, and then walk outside.
It's bad. It's bad. Like, what the? Yeah. And you go. And you just go out the door. Yeah, I should have opened the door.
Perception checks from everyone.
Oh my god, perception checks on the desk. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna. What I'm gonna do is, if it's okay, I'm gonna kind of lean out the door or kind of half follow. Hey,
Everyone, actually, you get advantage because Mochi is barking.
Mochi's
a lot.
Yeah, he's always fucking dorking. Not come inside.
16.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I will, as I lean out the door, to kind of half follow Israfil and be like, to see if he's vomiting. Many people throw up the first time. I should have warned you, but I kind of automatically go to catch Mochi from rushing through the door, right? As an instinct.
Mochi's at the front door. You're at the back.
Mochi's barking, and I think Israfil might be vomiting. It's like a couple things happening at once, and just automatically.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of those automatic responses. So if that leaves me with disadvantage on my, or if that leaves me with not advantage on my perception, then I'm okay with that. But if that course of actions gives me advantage on anything else, that's what I would hope for.
Everyone, because Mochi's been quiet, wagging his tail at the door the whole time, everyone has advantage because he is
cool
barking.
Nice.
Out of
I'll
nowhere.
just take a nat 20. I'll just take a nat 20.
Israfil, Kirmaki.
16 for me.
So you don't notice at her, but you do notice everyone else noticing something is up. Kirameki, along with like the Mochi barking, you kind of, as you're meditating and used to the patterns of sounds, you hear footsteps. A lot of footsteps. Israfil, you see a masked soldier in the like kind of bush, like heavier grass line of the backside of the house, and bow as you go to reach for Mochi and realize he's not at the back door. Why he's barking so much? You quickly pan, and you spot several journal masked individuals like around the shop.
Okay. So with that perception, I see them, right? I see several masked individuals.
Mm-hmm.
But might I ask? Can I ask a couple more questions about what I see?
Yes.
Okay. So I see several masked individuals, but what do I see them doing?
Let me try to show the group. There we go. They kind of look almost like in a formation per se. If that makes sense, like almost as if they're securing an area.
Okay, so they are. I see them,
but they're trying to be hidden at the same time. If that makes sense, they're trying to like be in the tall grass. They're like a corner of the house, but they're clearly like boom, like around.
So I see several masked individuals standing in a blocking like the any type of
avenues. Avenues, yes.
Yeah, I see them standing in a way to block. Now, you said they were crouching or whatever, right? When I see them, what do I see them doing when they see, as we come out the door? What do I see them? What do I see in their reaction? If that's the thing. Like just
not
like,
much as a because Mochi comes running from the front to you, and he looks like kind of like the growl, like in protect mode, like when a dog's like something's not, like they could dog, like when the dog can tell something's not right.
He does a protect.
And and as you're like looking for their reaction, the front door kind of knocks and slides open, and since you're not all the way outside, you all turn.
I'm not gonna take my eyes off these guys.
Okay.
Because life's out here too, so I'll just trust what's going on behind me. That I trust that they got it.
I heard there's an Agni Kai for me to win. And you zoom out, and like all the various roofs are kind of like covered in sporadically like one chi members. Avenues are cut off.
And And as they're cutting them up, are they like, do they just like stand up confidently, right? Casually? Are they like poised, blades drawn, ready, like threatening
Is it dark
action, like
outside?
threatening violence?
They
the-
the sun is setting. It's not like completely black right now.
Are the three guys on the corner? Do they just?
It
do
would
they see
appear
us
they
and-
took advantage. They've taken advantage of the market. The superiority of presence here, and they don't. A couple of them, like, are standing tall, like arms crossed, like, we got this kind of attitude.
Get confident.
And,
Confident, but so.
Like sitting in the middle of the floor. Yeah. Just go ahead and let yourself in. No problem.
Yeah, like
And,
why would you knock and then do that?
I take a sip of the last sip of my tea. Yeah, I've been sipping on this for 3 hours.
The cups are so small.
but everlasting.
So, how are we gonna do this? Do you have any rules that you like to play by? We don't want to be
I'll
mean
let you
or
hold
unfair
that
for
question because it fades to black, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
Mm. Hey, what the fuck are you doing out here? In the bush? Being weird.
Little do we know, Adder was hiding right up against the wall as you walked in, and dude just got a knife in the throat.
Yes.
Heard there was
And
an
that's
Agni
why-
Kai for me to win.
And Adder's just like screaming. It's messy. It doesn't. His eyes are closed.
I'm
Only
waterbending
he
forever.
could pass a perception check.
Yeah.
I
We all
can't.
just.
Won't happen.
Ends with us just. We all just like grab his shoulders and just. Shh. It's over. It's over, Adder. The Batman can't hurt you anymore.
Thanks everyone for watching. It was a good recap episode. Some flashbacks and stuff, getting everybody back in the groove. It was great.
Yes. You did not say what Udon was doing when they walked in. Is he in the bathroom?
I really didn't think that Zenulaman would show up. I thought it would be just like his henchman. I'm surprised.
Oh, good. I did
I-
something right.
I'm excited
Yeah.
because this is the guy this is the only person that has the power to do bad stuff. These other guys are just kind of punks. It's like, perfect. Stop what you were doing. I just stop it. You must, don't do this anymore. And here's a harsh lesson. I will now spank your bottom or whatever. And that's the serious nature of it. You guys might be frozen in fear, or but it's so fun that I have no context of the violence that these guys spread and whatnot. The trail of bodies leading up to this point, and this guy is just he's the leader. Like, it's just perfect. It's awesome.
To get this closed real quick. I mean, not very much else to say. Thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks to everybody for playing, and we'll see you. This week is Compass Rose Friday. Friday night. Compass Rose. Beyond Moonlight. Right?
It's true.
Act 2.
We're out there, dude.
All right.
Peace.
Love you guys.